Hello, let's consider today the truth that God is mighty. And I'm reading from Ephesians chapter 6, starting in verse 10. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. God is mighty, and though we will never be mighty like him, he does allow us to participate in his might. And as we live in this world, we are always aware of evil. And we're especially aware of evil in these days. The coronavirus is a result of sin, a fallen world. This was not part of what God intended when he created the earth. He made life, he made it to flourish. Only because of sin is there death and disease. And Satan, as he is our adversary, the adversary of God, the adversaries of believers, he would like nothing more than to steal and to kill and destroy. But God gives us hope and life and peace and joy in him. And these verses in Ephesians tell us how to go about it. By joining in his might, by participating in his might, the full armor of God being, while some of them being the breastplate of righteousness and the sword of the Spirit, the helmet of salvation, feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace, belt of truth, shield of faith, and in all these things pray at all times. As we clothe ourselves with these gifts from God, we can stand with him, we can stand firm, holding on to him, and no matter the circumstance, experiencing life and joy and peace and hope, and more than anything, being with him, sharing in his life, knowing that he is with us. God is mighty, and today recognize that he invites you to join him, to be clothed by him, to be protected by him, and the strength of his might. Amen.